Latvian Day. Today we are celebrating a very special day as we celebrate the Latvian National Day at the RIGA TU Official Information and Study Center together with REC Campus. Right now, I'm here with Dhanushi Chandaratna, a lecturer and manager of student services. Dhanushi, how are you feeling right now?
Actually wonderful. It's great, and it's really an honor and privilege to be a part of this special event. Actually, we organized, but we felt like we are in Latvia. We are going to congratulate all the Latvians out there, and not only Latvia, we have Sri Lankans who are studying at Latvia. There are more than 500 students currently studying in Latvia, so we actually congratulate all of them. Happy Latvian Day. So it's really amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Also, Dhanushi, just a question about, because you are part of the campus and you are a lecturer, how do you feel about so many students taking part and so many students being a part of this journey? Tell us a little bit about your journey and about the journey with the campus.
It has been now almost 10 years that I have been working with them. So I have seen a lot of students struggling to find their destination, especially for higher education. Normally in Sri Lanka, according to the education system, almost like all the students, they cannot enter a state university. So the other students, they don't have any option rather than just giving up or studying in a private university. So when comparing studying in a private university here, it's the same cost that you can study in Latvia. It's really affordable. So I found a lot of students first came, they didn't have the idea that this wonderful destination has this much varieties of opportunities. So now Sri Lankan students get that opportunity to study in a very beautiful country in Latvia for a very affordable cost. So I feel proud to be a part of this event and be a part of this institute throughout this past journey.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Beautiful ceremony, beautiful country, and beautiful collaboration. Thank you for speaking to us and have a great night ahead.
Thank you so much.
Here with Honorable Minister Tharaka Balasurya, the State Minister of Foreign Affairs. So how are you feeling right now? How do you feel about this special event to celebrate the Latvian Independence Day today?
I think it's a momentous event for the Latvians, 104 years of independence. They are a small nation like Sri Lanka, which has gone through a lot of imperialistic invasions, first by the Vikings, then by the Germans, then by the Russians. Although they gained independence in 2018, again after the Second World War, they were part of Soviet Union. And again in 1991 they gained independence. So I think it has been a very long story for them. And then also after they gained independence in 1991, it's a good example for us also to how they have integrated with the rest of Europe. So similarly, we also should take lessons how Latvia has succeeded and where we have failed. So I think there can be a lot of collaboration between Latvia and Sri Lanka.
Indeed. And also Mr. Balasurya is just speaking about the collaboration, speaking about the RIGA TU Information and Study Center along with the REC Campus. There are so many students going to Latvia. How do you believe that this collaboration helps the younger generation in developing themselves?
Well, I think it's all to do with the quality of the education which you can receive compared to the price of money which you have to pay. Latvia is, I haven't been to Latvia, but I've been to Estonia, their neighbors. It's a beautiful country, very peaceful, and it's not intimidating as, let's say, if you go to a large American US city, the universities tend to be fairly mid-sized compared to like US universities, and then whereas the US universities can be something in the range of more than 50,000 people. I think, and also the quality of education. So since they are part of EU, they are fully integrated into the European Union, and the qualifications which they receive from Latvian universities will be recognized all over Europe. So there will be a lot of job opportunity. And I also think that this institution has produced, I understand that many aeronautic engineers and flight engineers who work all over the world. So that itself is a testimony for the standards of education which are being conducted.
Okay, all right. And just one last question. Do you have a celebration message to the Latvians as they celebrate the Latvian Independence Day today?
I think, from the events which has taken place around the world, I think independence should be something which we should treasure. We will only value it once we lose it. Congratulations to Latvia, and all the very best for their future endeavors.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for taking the time out to speak to us. We truly appreciate it, and have a great night ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here with Mr. Daniel Grimwicks, a representative of the EU mission of Sri Lanka. How are you feeling right now? How did you like the celebration today of the Latvian Independence Day at the REC campus?
It was incredible. Sri Lankans always put up a great show, and it was an incredible opportunity also for once to celebrate the Independence Day here in Latvia with a couple of visitors from my own country, and I'm just glad to see the successful collaboration between Latvia, an EU member state, and Sri Lanka, especially in the field of education, especially when Sri Lanka is in such a dire need for input, people educated everywhere. So glad to be here.
Absolutely, and we're glad to have you here. And also, just one more question about the importance of collaboration between Latvia and Sri Lanka. How important do you think it is in today's day and time?
Well, I think everything we're seeing right now, from the start of the pandemic to all the other issues that we're currently facing, just really shows you that not a single issue can be solved alone. And even though there's a lot of references to this being an island and island life, no country is an island unto itself. And we need to work together to solve some of the world's most pressing issues. And education is a great place to start.
Definitely. And thank you so much, Mr. Grimwicks, for speaking to us, and have a great night ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
අද මං ඉන්නේ Mr. Ajith Kulatunga එක්ක Chief Administration Officer of REC Campus. Mr. Kulatunga, අද වගේ දවසක් තියෙද්දි මොකද්ද අත හිතෙන්නේ? මොනවාද මේ
කැම්පස් එක RIGA Information and Study Center එක අද Latvian Day එක සැමරුවා. ඉතින් ඒක අපි ඇත්තටම රටවල් දෙකක නිදහස, يعني රටක නිදහස සමරනවා කියන්නේ අපි අපේ නිදහසට වඩා අපි ඔවුන්ට මුල් තැන දෙමින් අද කටයුතු කළා. ඉතින් අපේ දරුවෝ යුරෝපයට අපි යොමු කරනවා අධ්‍යාපනය වෙනුවෙන්. ඉතින් අපිත් යම්කිසි කෘතගුණයක් තියෙනවා. ඔවුන්ගේ දේවල්, ඔවුන්ගේ සංස්කෘතියට අපිත් දායක වෙලා ඔවුන්ගේ උත්සව සමරලා අපේ දරුවන්ටත් ඒ සංස්කෘතිය පිළිබඳ යමක් දැනුවත් කරන්න. ඉතින් ඒක අපි රෙක් කැම්පස් එක වශයෙන් අපි ඒ අවස්ථාව අද ඉටු කළා කියලා මම සතුටු වෙනවා.
දැන් රෙක් කැම්පස් එකෙන් ළමයි 500කට වැඩිය යවනවා ලැට්වියා රටට. ඒ ගැන මිස්ටර් කුලතුංගට මොකද්ද කියන්න තියෙන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම අපි අධ්‍යාපනික සේවාවක් මේ කරන්නේ මොකද මේ වර්තමාන තත්ත්වයක් එක්ක දරුවන්ට වෘත්තිමය අවස්ථාත් සමගින් මේ අධ්‍යාපනය ලැබෙන එකෙන් දෙමව්පියන්ට බරක් නැතිව දරුවෙකුට අධ්‍යාපනය හදාරන්නට අවස්ථාව ලැබෙනවා. ඉතින් එමගින් මේ ලැට්වියා වැනි රටක රිගා විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ඉගෙන ගන්න ලැබෙන එකත් ලොකු වාසියක් වෙනවා අපේ දරුවන්ටත් ඒ වගේම දරුවන්ගේ දැනුම හොඳ තාක්ෂණික ඥානය තියෙන රටක ඉගෙන ගන්න ලැබෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒත් දෙමව්පියන්ට බරක් නැතුව තමන්ගේ උපාධියෙන් පස්සේ තමන්ට හැකි වෙනවා වෘත්තියක් සොයාගෙන වෙනත් රටකට ඒ කියන්නේ ෂෙන්ගන් කන්ට්‍රි එකකට රටවල් 26ක් තියෙනවා. මේ 26න් එකක හරි තමන්ට තමන්ගේ වෘත්තිමය අවස්ථාව ගොඩනගාගෙන අලුත් ලෝකයක් තනා ගන්නත් හැකියාව ලැබෙනවා. ඒ කියන සතුටුයි.
අපිට සතුටුයි මිස්ටර් කුලතුංග එක්ක කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණ එකට. Thank you so much for speaking to us and have a great night. Here with Professor Aruna Shantarachi, a professor at the REC campus. Professor, how are you feeling about the celebration of the Latvian Independence Day at REC campus today?
Actually, it is an excellent day because big day, and because both countries, I mean Latvia and Sri Lanka, so we have very close relationship between, and also our cultural and economic and education's backgrounds are very perfect. So as usual, we are always try to given some sort of advanced education background in the Sri Lankan student through that means our university here. So therefore, it's a big day, and also I'm so happy about that. I'm so today I engage and also I enjoy because of the Latvian Independence Day.
Truly, absolutely. And also, Professor, speaking about, the collaboration with the REC campus and all, sorry, can I take that? Speaking about the collaboration with the REC campus, could you take us through the journey of yours with the REC campus and, how it has been collaborated with Latvia? Take us through that journey. How has it been? Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it is excellent because I started that journey in my life is more than 6 years. Now I already teach more than 5 groups. And all the students, those who have learned from me and started with the education from the RIC campus, now they enjoy their life actually. They have fully completed their education background, and so they complete their degree, and now they are moving from the other European countries, and they employed, and also they show their education background to the other nations. So I'm so happy as a teacher because at the beginning we just we teach to the students is quite with some difficulties. Now is all the difficulties is now solved, and now we are very happy with the education background of the REC campus actually.
Yes, and do you believe that this will help the future generation as well with what the REC campus offers?
Yeah, why not? Because actually the Sri Lankan students are facing some set of difficulties. Now all the students, those who have passed the A-level exam, they cannot enter the Sri Lankan university education because of scarce resources. That's why the REC campus is starting this kind of service. So therefore, many students now moving from Sri Lanka to the Latvia, and they learn and also they earning, and finally they send their money to Sri Lankan context, and one set of we are getting some set of earning through the Latvian students. Therefore I'm so happy because this is the education things we have to do for the Sri Lankan student. This is actually the service we should have to student. We have to start this kind of work, and also not only the Latvia, I'm proposing that, but also for all the European countries, we should have to start this kind of service actually. That is excellent.
Truly, it's a win-win in all situations. Thank you very much, Professor, for speaking to us, and thank you for taking the time out to be here with us. Thank you very much, and have a great night.
Okay, thank you very much for actually, because I'm so happy with today.
I'm here with Dr. Malin Fernando, the Honorary Consular to Latvia. Dr. Fernando, how are you feeling right now? How important is this event where we celebrate the Latvian Independence Day today?
I think it's very important today, especially, Latvia is celebrating 104 years of independence, And as I said in my speech at the event today, that it's very important to think about independence and sovereignty in day and age today, which is what is happening in Europe with Ukraine and currently in Poland. We are in a state of thinking about what's going to happen, and Latvia is very close to those countries. So I think it's a very important day for all Latvians to celebrate 104 years of independence.
Yes, absolutely. And also speaking about how there are so many similarities, how do you believe that, the collaboration with REC campus takes the students in Sri Lanka ahead with the collaboration with Latvia?
I think students have been going to Latvia for a long time. Not many numbers, but they have been traveling to Latvia. Like you said, because of the similarities, it's a similar sized country, similar population, and a lot of similarities in culture and ethnicities and stuff like that. But with the REC campus having the Riga Technical Study Center in Sri Lanka, I think the integration of the students have been much better. They get an opportunity to see the course material, to talk to the students as well as the lecturers in Latvia, use the same system which they are using there. And so I think the integration of the students have been much better. And earlier we've had a lot of students studying medicine in those sort of areas, but now we have engineering, other technical areas. And I think those areas are required in Sri Lanka. So I hope many of them would return. But overall, you're getting a European degree in a country which is in the Eurozone. So I think it's easier for them to find employment in Europe as well.
Very true. And with that, thank you so much, Dr. Fernando, for speaking to us and for taking the time out to be here. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the day.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
I'm here with Professor Indika Karunatilaka, a professor at the University of Colombo. Professor, how are you feeling right now? How do you believe this Latvian Independence Day celebration has been today?
Yeah, I think it was a wonderful event because I have seen many important people and was able to meet a lot of important distinguished professionals here. And I think it's very good to organize events like that because you can establish collaboration between two countries with a lot of similarities, a lot of contacts. So it's a great event that way.
Yes, and speaking about collaborations, how do you think that this collaboration with REC campus helps the students in the future, or the younger generation in the future, when collaborating with Latvia?
Yes, because it's very important to establish an understanding between the academic institutions, so that when the students go to the universities or when there are student exchange programs, the university authorities are in a better understand what they really need, what are the Sri Lankan students really need, or vice versa. So therefore, that kind of collaboration and understanding is very, very important, because otherwise, if the university is not catering for their needs and the country's needs, then the objectives will not be fulfilled. So that's why it's very important. Yes.
Very true, Professor. Thank you very much for speaking to us, and thank you for taking the time out to speak to us. Thank you, and have a great night ahead. I'm here with Mr. Madhuranga Vasalagedara, the CEO of REC Campus. Mr. Madhuranga, tell us about it. Tell us about this beautiful celebration that took place. How important is the celebration of the Latvian Independence Day on a day like this today?
I just want to first thank you, Hi Online, for to invite and participate this event. And actually, as a REC campus and also RIGA Information and Study Center, we are the official partner for RIGA Technical University and Information Study and Center in Sri Lanka and also in the Maldives. This is actually, I think, the first time we celebrate Latvian Independence Day in Sri Lanka as an education partner. In this event, we invited our distinguished guest from Latvia as well as from Sri Lanka to participate to this event. Actually, this is one of major event we celebrate in our center.
Well, that sounds lovely, and thank you so much for speaking to us, Mr. Madhuranga. It's been a pleasure. Thank you and have a great night ahead. With Professor Igor Tipans, the Deputy Rector Professor at International Academic Cooperation and Studies. Professor, first of all, thank you for being here with us, and tell us about the celebration. How are you feeling about the celebration of the Latvian Independence Day at the REC campus today?
I would say it was really like a birthday party. I was quite pleased to be here because it's a very essential day for all Latvians, since we are celebrating 104 years of independence of Latvia. And we are quite happy to be and celebrate our birthday party very far away from home in Colombo, because we are having very active cooperation with RTU Information and Study Center. And thanks to Dr. Lasanta and his team, very active, promoting education and asking Sri Lankan students to explore European education.
Yes, and also speaking about how there are a lot of students moving to Latvia for education, how do you feel about the collaboration between the REC campus and the Riga Technical University that's taking place right now? Tell us your thoughts about that.
I would say it develops very efficiently, because we started with a small number of students, and then we had very frank exchange, how it should be improved in numbers and in quality, and I think we have reached very good level of cooperation, because very frequently REC team is in Riga. We can continue discussion in Latvia as well. They can see a campus, and they can talk to Sri Lankan students. And I think we are quite very close collaboration. Yeah.
That's lovely. And also, just one last question: could we know a few of the future plans of Riga Technical University with relation to the REC campus that's taking place here?
I think we are having a lot of things we need to do together. First, I would like to say that we are having a big merger. Latvian Maritime Academy is joining Riga Technical University. So regarding all kinds of programs related to the sea and operations of vessels and ship mechanics and electronics. So it might be quite exciting for us, and it might be quite exciting for Sri Lankan students as well to join new programs with RTU.
Definitely, we're definitely looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Professor, for speaking to us, and have a lovely night ahead. Thank you very much.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Here with Dr. Lasanta Amarakon, Chairman of REC Campus and Director of RIGA TU Information and Study Center. Dr. Amarakon, අද මේ වගේ දවසක් ගැන ඔබට මොනවාද හිතෙන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම හරිම සතුටුයි. මොකද අපි RIGA Information and Study Center එක විදිහට අපි මේ Latvian National Day එක අපි ලංකාවේ celebrate කරන්න ලැබීම ගැන අපි තාමත්ම සතුටුයි. මොකද කියනවා නම් අපි RIGA Information Study Center පටන් ගන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා ලැට්වියා වල මම දන්න විදිහට හිටියේ බොහොම සුළු සංඛ්‍යාවක් ශිෂ්‍යයෝ. නමුත් අද වෙනකොට මට කියන සතුටුයි ළමයි 500කට වැඩි ප්‍රමාණයක් අද ලංකාවේ අය එහි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. ඒ වගේම විශාල සංඛ්‍යාවක් අය පාස් අවුට් ලා වැඩ කරනවා ලංකාවේ. ඒ වගේම තමයි RIGA Technical University ඒක අපිට දෙන සහයෝගය අපි තාමත්ම අගය කරනවා. ඒ වගේම ලැට්වියා වලින් අපිට ලැබිලා තියෙන සහයෝගය අගය කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒ නිසා අපි ලැට්වියන් අය අද සතුටු වෙනවා වගේම ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉන්ඩිපෙන්ඩන්ස් ඩේ එක සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන්න එහි සතුටු වෙනවා වගේම අපිත් ඒ අයත් එක්ක සතුට බෙදාගෙන ලංකාවේ ඒ අයත් එක්ක ලැට්වියා වලින් ආපු ඩෙලිගේෂන් එකත් එක්ක මෙහෙදී මේ ලැට්වියන් ඩේ එක සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන්න ලැබීම ගැන අපි තාම සතුටු වෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන් honorary councillor and the delegation from RIGA Technical University join with us today to celebrate this event.
Okay, and අනිත් එක තමයි ඇයි අපි මේ වගේ දවසක් සෙලිබ්‍රේට් කරන්නේ? මේකේ ඉම්පෝටන්ස් එක ගැන අපි කතා කරොත් තව and මේ කොලැබොරේෂන් එකේ ඉම්පෝටන්ස් එක ගැන කතා කරොත් ඒ ගැන ඔබට කියන්න තියෙන වචනක් කියන්න පුළුවන් නම්?
Yes, මේ collaboration එකෙන් මම හිතනවා ලංකාවට විශාල ප්‍රතිලාභ විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් ලැබෙනවා. මොකද මේ රීගා ටෙක්නිකල් යුනිවර්සිටි එක කියන්නේ මේක පිහිටලා තියෙන ලැට්වියා රාජ්‍යයේ තියෙන යුරෝපියානු සංගමයට අයිති රටක්. ඉතින් ඒ වගේම තමයි ක්වොලිටි এডুকেෂන් එකක් අවම මුදලකට අපේ ළමයින්ට අපිට අද දෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම තමයි රීගා ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් ස්ටඩි සෙන්ටර් එක විසින් ලැට්වියාවල මේ රීගා යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ පාඨමාලාවන් ලංකාවේදී මේ අයට පටන් ගන්න අද chance එක ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. ලංකාවෙන් ඉගෙනගෙන ඒ අයට ඒක ඉදිරි කොටස කිරීම ඒ කියන්නේ ලංකාවෙන් මාස 6ක් හෝ අවුරුද්දක් ලංකාවේදී පාඨමාලා හදාරලා ඊට පස්සේ පළවෙනි අවුරුද්ද අවසානයේට නැත්නම් දෙවෙනි අවුරුද්දට ඒගොල්ලන්ට ඉගෙනීමට යන්න හැකියාව ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම අපි පාඨමාලා විශාල සංඛ්‍යාවකට අපි සිසුන් යොමු කරන්න මේ හරහා අවස්ථා හදලා අවම මුදලකට මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ලොකු දෙයක් අපේ ලංකාවේ ළමයින්ට.
Indeed, Doctor. Thank you very much for speaking to us. And ගොඩක් සතුටුයි ඔබට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණ එක ගැන. බොහොම ස්තුතියි and have a great night ahead. Right now, I have with me Dr. Kamal Tennakon, the head of academics at RIGA campus. Dr. Tennakon, first of all, congratulations on such a celebration. How do you feel about such a celebration happening today?
It's very wonderful, very high prestigious. You know why? Because as a RIGA campus, right, as a private leading university in Sri Lanka, so we have exist now about 26 years, right? And with particular with RIGA, Latvia. We are working with them about 10 years. Right after 10 years, we are achieving such a status. Now we are celebrating with them their National Independence Day. Right, so that's a great achievement to us. And top of that, so we have around 350 students. Right, they are studying in Riga. So that is, they went through us. So that's a big achievement. Yes, okay.
Absolutely. Okay, speaking of achievements, how would you explain that RIGA campus is different to the rest of the institutions in Sri Lanka?
See, the RIGA campus is a unique. You know why? Because though we are private institution, we are service oriented institution, right? So I am happy to say, I am proud to say, because and also there are enough the reasons to tell that we are a service provided institute. You know why? Because the students, right, the way we are selecting them, that is very professional, right, very very professional. And also once they arrives to Riga, right, from the very first day, right, from the very first meal, right, so we are servicing them, right. And and also you know, there are a lot of girls, right, girls, so we have to look after them. That is our culture, right. So we have no how many, I told you, no, about 10 years, no any complaints from them, right. So whenever they need the medical facilities, yes, we are there. And also we have student the union, the association, so we have a representative for the city, for the batch, right. Through them we do penetrate to the older students, right. So we look after even when they come to Sri Lanka, right, we do meet them, right, and sometimes we do assist them to find a job there. So there are job opportunities in Latvia.
Okay, that's wonderful. And also, so would you say that those are the benefits for the students? And also, what are the opportunities and the services, as you mentioned? Would you say that those services mentioned would be the benefits for the students? Tell us about that as well.
Yes, it is a benefit. You know, first of all, the Latvia is a European Union country, right? So the students get European Union visa, the Schengen visa, right? So then the students can travel, right? The students travel. I mean, even weekends they can travel. There are 26 countries in European Union, member countries. So those countries and also Scandinavian countries, so they can travel. Right, they can travel easily, no visa, no required, and also they can find they can pass through their industrial training, and they can go for the job. Even there are the B language diploma programs, right? So that means if you study 2 years in Latvia, so then next 2 years, so they can go Germany or Latvia, or Germany or Lithuania, anywhere in the world, so they can work, right? So those are the opportunities. So, I mean, never you will get that. Never, right? Never in everywhere, right?
Truly, that sounds wonderful. And with that, thank you so much for speaking to us. It's been a pleasure. Thank you and have a great night ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.